Welcome back, boys and ghouls. It is another spooktacular power couple stream. Thank you so much for tuning in on a night that is not normally my night. I am flying out super early on Thursday morning, so Wednesday night was just never going to be able to work. So I appreciate you guys swapping nights with me, coming to hang out with me on Tuesday. So tonight we are going to do a slightly different Halloween makeup. Fair warning, it is going to be a little bit more bloody, gory kind of looking. So, avert your eyes if that's not your type of thing. But if you're new here, welcome. I am Stephanie. I am one half of Power Couple. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you click that heart, which way it is. I never remember. So that you can give us a follow and come hang out with us when we go live in the future. All right, guys. So with that being said, we are going to head on in to the stream. Get my horror music playing, my little... So don't mind me, I'm a mess. I literally barely got to get changed from work. I literally took off my scrub top and threw on a t-shirt and I was like, okay, this is good enough. And then I literally threw my makeup in a bag. I have my big bag, but then I legitimately decided, hold this, it's bumping. Yeah, we got some good bass on there. I basically decided I was going to dump all my brushes into my makeup bag. So I'm gonna take a second to unpack everything. We're gonna do something kind of cool tonight. We're gonna be making homemade scar wax. I've never done it. Here's hoping it goes well. So what we're gonna be doing tonight, some arts and crafts. We're gonna be doing a zipper face. So I went and picked up a nude zipper. This was like $3 at Joann Fabric. And then I went so mad. I could not find my liquid latex at home and I could not find my theater blood. So I went and got vampire blood, which I think is a little thicker and a little darker and a little bit more clotted looking, which I'm excited about. The good news is it works over scar wax. Excuse me. And it works over latex. So this is a bag of flour. And this is a jar of Aquaphor. And it's all going to make sense very soon. This is just a container. I use these for my snacks. This is the perfect portion of things. My protein powder is exactly one container of this. So fit and fresh. Mirror. So we can see. And then tonight I got a couple cool things. So this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. So it's a custom palette, so you can use the clothes as they are, but this is meant to be mixed and matched. So you can literally there's a little scoop in there. You can scoop, comes with a palette. You can sort of smush it, make your own custom color. So that might come into play. But I brought it more so because of the spatula and the palette that's in there. Because in the past, I have mentioned my Makeup Forever Artist Flash case, which is a mess right now. Oh, that's so funny. This one is green. It's just, you can't see because of the green screen. That's so funny. And even this one over here, it's gold, but it keeps picking up on a reflect. It's so funny. I wonder if I could... No, it is almost exactly green screen colored. That is so funny. It's not picking up. So I love this thing. It lasts forever. Not that I've used it a ton, but it does really last. Okay, tonight I also brought some slightly different brushes. I brought makeup brushes, of course, but I also brought some paint brushes, because these are going to come into play with some of the more special effects type things. So we have those. And then I think I brought some glitters and things because we might do a fun makeup as well around sort of the gory makeup. So we're gonna see how that goes. Forget what I put in this one, but this is the one I did my photo shoot as a touch-up kit. So, which I don't know if any of you have seen my photos yet, or Joe and I's photos, I should say, from the shoot. Okay, I don't need really much of this right away. I went and got a facial today at work because I'm leaving for California, like I said, on Thursday morning. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna literally pack on a ton of cream makeup on top of my freshly cleaned skin. Adding some mod lists. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back, Realms. Don't mind me as I unpack my bags. I legitimately, like, I ran to the house after work because obviously, like, I usually work till 6 on... Oh, I'm so glad I brought this because I popped off a nail. I'm gonna have to see if Joe can bring my nail later. I literally popped off a nail earlier. I brought, so this is my, I gotta remember which one's which. So this is my black lash glue. Oh, yeah. Thank you for getting rid of those people. So this is clear lash glue. That's part of what we're gonna use because I could not find my liquid latex, and honestly, sometimes liquid latex can be a little funky, and it smells terrible. I'm just giving you like the truth here. Also, so I went to like Spirit Halloween today because I was like, well, let's go see what they've got, right? I'm gonna tell you honestly. Oh, that person made a return, huh? Last time it was my friend. Yeah, it's so bad. They want happy birthday to their friend Nick. I won't say the rest. Ugh. I'd say it's an oldie but a goodie, but it sucks every time. Okay, I'm like running out of room. Too many makeups. All the makeups. We're gonna move this bag. I'm gonna move the stream deck actually to first. I don't know, this one over here. So yeah, I went to Spirit Halloween just to look. Can I just tell you what they want to charge for star wax and theatrical blood and liquid latex and spirit gum is obscene. Legit, just wait until Halloween is over and you'll get it at like an actual reasonable price. I'm gonna be making scar wax with you guys today. So bear with me. I'm just unpacking all the supplies. I think this is all pallets. This is all pallets. We'll get to those in a sec. I have a bunch of lashes too. I might do some fun lashes. Maybe. Maybe we'll do lashes. I love these sick beats. I already took off my jewelry, so we're good to go. Yeah, so legit, I was like trying to rush because, like I said, I was coming from work and I worked till close to 6. I was supposed to work till 6 and I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave early. It never happens. I always end up leaving so much later than I say I'm going to. So that was a thing. But anyway, so I finally left work at like 10 of 6, which is way later than I want to do. And I was like, speed home. Because I also had to still get like dinner really quickly for Joe and I. So it was a little crazy. I'm gonna pop those in there. But I'm at the house like chucking things in my bag. Okay, so this is another lash glue. It's a little older, so it's a little thicker. It's gonna work just fine for adhering our zipper, which is perfect because that's what we need it for. Okay. All right, the rest of the stuff that's in there I don't need right now, so we're good. I'm just gonna set my brushes. Yeah, everything was like out and about in my makeup room because I did my own makeup for the engagement shoot, so. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this somewhere where you guys can see. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna be making some scar wax, as I mentioned. It's super cheap. I've never done it, but I've like looked at it before and it's a pretty easy process. I'm just getting a little container. I'm not gonna make a ton because I don't need a ton. I'm literally gonna be using it. So I have the zipper, which I'm gonna open up, but basically sort of along here and then along the edge, and that's it. So I really don't need much at all. Just gonna open my zipper. I've wanted to do this for so long. You do not have your days wrong. I have my days wrong. So I am flying out super early on Thursday to California. So there was no way I was gonna be able to stream till 10. I gotta be up at like 4 in the morning to get to the airport on time. And I'm like, there's just no way. They really stapled this zipper in. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I had to do a switcheroni. But thank you for tuning in. Thanks for coming back to me. Okay. Yeah, and I was like, I don't want to cancel. I'm like, I still wanted to see you guys. Sorry, my allergies have been a bitch. I still wanted to see you guys. I still wanted to hang out. I still wanted to do spooky season makeup. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna move the stream to Tuesday. Because I figured a different day was better than nothing, you know? Okay, so this is our zipper, which now I'm worried I didn't get a big enough zipper. Which, that's okay. So I'm gonna unzip this. Oh, good, there's like a little like stitch and latch. Okay, good. So this is gonna go somewhere this way. So I want to be able to hide it. So we're not gonna unzip it all the way. I think we're gonna do sort of there and there. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much to Sayawada for the raid. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much and welcome raiders. My name is Stephanie. I am one half of Power Couple. My better half Joseph streams on other days. So I today am doing some spooky season makeup, and today I will actually show you what we're going to be doing. Thank you so much, Sayawada. Really appreciate the raid. It means so much. Thank you. So today we're going to be doing some spooky makeup that is going to look, hopefully, something like that. So here's hoping, guys, because I have not done this look before. So I'm excited. It's something I've really wanted to do. So raiders, I hope you enjoy. I hope you'll hang out. And I hope you enjoy yourselves. So tonight is not my usual night. Usually I am here on Wednesdays. But because I am traveling on Thursday morning, we switched it around, which I guess works out because Sayawada came with all of her viewers. Thank you so much for that. So we're going to start out. I kind of roughly am looking at the size of this. I don't know how far the zipper is going to come down, like as far as the zipped portion. I do know I want a little bit of it. So maybe, I don't want it in my eyes. That's the only thing I'm trying to avoid here. So I guess I could come partway down the nose, right? And then down and down. So we'll figure that out. So we're going to make some scar wax. And then after we make our scar wax, we are going to attach, we're going to draw out roughly where we want to put our zipper. And then we're going to stick our zipper on with some lash glue. And then we're going to apply a little bit of that scar wax, almost like a putty texture, just to the edges. And basically we're going to smooth it into my skin so that way it doesn't look like lumpy, bumpy, crazy, if that makes sense. I am not going to be following it perfectly to how people have done it. Like this girl, I'm looking at hers, man, and she's got like a good amount of space between her brows to fit that zipper. So I don't know. So you can usually use Vaseline. I only had Aquaphor at home. The other thing we're going to be using is plain old flour, like all-purpose flour. I'm just going to scoop out a little. And so I don't need a lot, but basically you don't want this to be like too thick. You don't want it too sticky and you don't want it too dry. So I'm just putting a little bit in my container. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of flour. I'm gonna mix, work it in. And then once we've done that, we're gonna see how's the texture. We'll pull a little bit out. How's the texture? Okay, too sticky, a little more flour. Too dry, too crumbly, a little bit more of the Aquaphor. And I'm also gonna look at the quantity. So I'm not gonna put a lot of flour in. We're gonna start with just a little. I'm gonna go almost like equal parts. So but I didn't even measure this at home. I literally was like, we're gonna dump this into a zippy bag. How you guys all doing tonight? I ask this every week, but does anybody know what they're being for Halloween yet? Because I have no clue. I mean, I'm working. You guys, I bought at Joann Fabric today the cutest little pumpkin. It's a cat. It's basically a cat pumpkin. It's literally like a black velvet pumpkin with cat ears and glitter. And I was like, oh. So I was like, this expense. I'm making it work expense. Thank you so much. So last week we were a broken. Oh, you're gonna be home. I'm gonna be at work all day for Halloween. So I don't know if you guys see. I'm just kind of schmooshing and mixing right now to try to get the texture right. And so I hope this is informative. I was a broken doll last week. The week before that I was a mermaid. And I think next week's the last spooky season stream. This is very sticky, as you can see. We need to add more flour. You being a hot dog? That's so funny. I think Realms, yeah, you're being a butler. You told us last week too, so that's awesome. You guys already have costumes? Hello, Aerolivo. I hope I said that right. It's so funny. I have like a whole box of costumes somewhere in the abyss at my house because I love Halloween. I like live for Halloween. It's what I do. It's what I live for. Bonus points if you know what that's from. So I love Halloween. I love Halloween makeup. I love Halloween costumes. As a kid, my family really didn't have a lot of money. And my mom was like, no, you're not buying a new costume every year. So I had this one, like, long, black, like, tattered sleeve, like, dress, like, long, right? I was Morticia Addams. I was a witch. I was, like, a vampire. I was, like, I'm leaving the same dress, and I had to get creative because my mom was like, costumes are expensive. I'm not buying you a costume every year. And then my baby brother, who's 10 years younger, is so funny because by the time my mom had him, like, my family was in a better spot, like, financially. And she bought him, like, this Transformers costume. I think he wore it, like, 5 years in a row. But, like, didn't even fit anymore. He's like, no, I want to wear this. Like, he totally could have gotten new costumes. So I'm just adding, you can see it's still really, really, really gooey. So I'm just adding a little bit more of the flour. You don't want it too crumbly, and you don't want it too wet. You want it to be sticky enough that it'll stick to the skin. You don't want it to be, like... You don't want it to feel like Vaseline or Aquaphor. You don't want it to be that slick. So I'm just mixing. Right now it looks like buttercream frosting. That's what it looks like. But yeah, it's crazy. So I've like not unpacked a lot of the things. Like, so we had to pack up our whole house basically last year because we had flooding, and then I like threw everything randomly in boxes. I have a whole box of Halloween stuff. Like costumes, wigs, wings, all kinds of accessories, you name it. So I should have done a round container because this is a little tough in the corners, I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't unpacked any of it, and I have so much Halloween stuff. But I dress up every year for work because we do a Botox event. So I don't know if you guys can see, it's like, looks like buttercream frosting. It legit looks like buttercream. So I'm gonna take a little bit, and it's still kind of falling apart. I almost wonder if I need actually a little bit more aquaphor. I'm gonna put too much flour because it feels a little dry. It's kind of a balance. Seriously, yeah. My mom, so like my grandma, when my mom was growing up, like my grandma made her costumes, and it's like my mom's from Brazil, so like it's not as much of a big deal there as it is here. But like my mom has this story she tells all the time, and I think it's so funny. It's like terrible, but it's really funny to me. So when my mom was a kid, I don't even know if my uncle was born yet. So my mom and my uncle are 10 years apart, just like me and my brother. But my aunt is, I'm hoping, Realms, that the look is going to be similar to the post. I really hope so. I'm going to give this a little bit more mixing before I add more, because it may just be that it needs to be more incorporated. So before we add more stuff, we're going to just do a little bit more. Hello, Darkheart. How are you? And welcome from Mims' stream. Thank you for coming over, friendo. I am Steph. I'm one half of Power Couple. Welcome, welcome. Today we're doing spooky shoes and makeup. I'm making scar wax at the moment. So yeah, my mom as a kid had gone to, well, big thanks to Realms. Thank you. So my mom had gone to this, like costume birthday party as a kid, and my grandma made her an I Dream of Jeannie costume. Oh, you've made scar wax before. Okay, great. So I have some with experience here because I've never done it. So we're doing it because I was too cheap to buy it at the store today. They wanted way too much money for it. And I was like, we gonna make this an education stream. So my mom goes to this costume party, and she's dressed as Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, I think it's a little too dry. So she's all cute. You bought yours from Graftobian. We got a badass. I've been dying to buy stuff from Graftobian. How do you like their products? Because I've looked like a lot from afar. I found like a 20% off coupon the other day, so I was like, maybe. Yeah, so my mom's dressed as Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie, and they're all like dancing and running around, and this little girl, Hygenia, grabs onto my mom's costume, just playing around, and her whole top rips off, and my mom is like furious, right? So she grabs Hijiniya and beats the shit out of her. And my aunt, drama queen that she is, goes running to the other room where all the parents are, my grandmother and all the other parents, and she's like, Mom, Fluffy's killing Hijiniya. So my grandmother goes, she's like, excuse me, hi, thank you, sorry, excuse me. This is still kind of crumbly, we're gonna add a little bit more. So my grandma goes and like pulls my mom off this girl. My mom is like young, okay? So my mom's like 7, I don't know, somewhere around there probably. So maybe 8, I don't know. So then, so my grandma goes, she pulls my mom off this girl. She's like, it's okay, honey. And like my grandma gets like safety pins. And she like puts my mom's costume back together and she fixes it. My mom's all upset. My grandmother calms her down, like placates her. So then they all go back to running around and playing and dancing around and whatever. And who does my mom spot? They were doing one of those like big like circles, you know, you like run around in a circle dancing and playing. And she spots Hijiniya. And she grabs her again. And she beats the crap out of her a second time. There goes my aunt running into the room. Fuck them up, Hijiniya. She's killing Hijiniya. My grandmother's like, thank you, we had a lovely time, thank you so much, goodbye. Grabs my mom, grabs my aunt, and out the door. So as an adult, my mom actually had an I Dream of Jeannie costume, and I was like, see, no one will break this one now. No one at a party is gonna rip your costume. My mom was that kid, though. Like, her and my aunt used to, like, get into it, too. It's so funny. I'm wondering if because this isn't Vaseline specifically, but it's petrolatum, so it should be fine. Like, this feels a little, it's like still, no. I don't know if I need more flour, if that's why. I'm nervous. I only have so much flour. I have tons of Aquaphor. Yeah, my mom was like that kid, though. My mom was kind of a tomboy. Beating people up. And my aunt was like the princess of the family. I'm a little bit of both. Like, I have 6 brothers, so, like, it's tougher to die. But then also, like, I'm like, I can be very girly. Like, we're getting married, and I'm like, princessy things. We did our engagement photos, actually. They're up on my Instagram. I linked to it, I think, in our Power Couple Instagram. I think there's a preview shot on there. Cooper stole the show, which is expected. Cooper is our adorable corgi. If I can get one of the subscribers to drop emotes, I just don't want to touch the keyboard with these hands. Joe might kill me. So our adorable corgo, he got a brand new bow tie that Daddy picked up for him, and we did our engagement photos with him. I'm like super happy. We got the preview shots, and I love them. Okay, so now this looks like thick buttercream frosting again. I don't know if this is what we're going for. I feel like a kid that gets like into Play-Doh when I wasn't supposed to. That's awesome. I have a friend, I haven't seen her in a while, but we had done like a really cool photo shoot years ago, and she's a makeup artist and photographer. And we had done a really cool photo shoot, and I had like head to toe body paint, like nothing like getting acquainted with like her assistant. Like, hi, I'm in a thong and pasties. You want to paint my butt crack? Like, like, this makeup is no joke, but yeah, we did like full body makeup, and then there's a rock climbing place near us. Aw, thank you so much. I love our engagement photos. So this friend of mine, she went to this rock climbing place, and she body painted a girl like almost like reptilian and like almost like a lizard, and she like climbed the walls and did a bunch of photos. It was really cool. But for mine, we were like, I had a bald cap on. We did some very like acrobatic poses. It was inspired by a movie, and I'm trying to think of the name. It's an old film. Yeah, thank you so much, Sayawada. Yeah, I had such a blast. We had so much fun, and that's just the previews. I can't wait to get the rest of the pictures. We have so many with Cooper. We had some we took down like on a dock, so I'm excited. If anyone's interested, my photographer is Jay Parsons Photography. She has our album up on her Facebook page. I think closer to the consistency that we want now. So I'll just show you guys. It does look like buttercream frosting, like thick, refrigerated buttercream frosting. But I think like it can hold the shapes. I think we're good. Okay, so now this is why I had him bring me a paper towel, because I make a mess. Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm messy. Oh my gosh, my hands feel disgusting right now because it's like flour and Vaseline. A tough yet smooth. Okay, so yeah, I think it's good. It's like holding up well, but it's still pliable without being grainy. So we're gonna zip up our flour. So, Doctor, I know you said you've had graphtopia products. I have the Makeup Forever Flash Color case. That's what I brought today, which is so funny because this is like, here, this is green, and it's completely like showing. I also brought an Anastasia custom lip palette, so mostly for the palette knife and the actual palettes because I keep forgetting to. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab just some brown eyeliner. I think this girl have hers. Does she have like the middle of the zipper in the middle of her face? That's what I want to realize. Oh yeah, no, it's right at her hairline. Okay, that's cool, bro. Okay, so this is my zipper. I think if I do here though, oh, I guess I could still make it if I like do it right up to my hairline. Check my reference here. So her zips right at like the bridge of the nose. I have a, maybe I just have a skinny brow bone. I don't know. I think if I do here, I can kind of tack it under the chin so you can't see it. And then I'm just trying to make it so it doesn't go in my eyes. So that's the one thing where I'm like, I don't want it to be in my eyes. So I picked a flesh-colored zipper. Do this here. Hello, Shogun! How are you? I'm just gonna like kind of gently trace here. This is so hard to do with like one hand. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to just lightly trace. Just roughly. And this is just like not a super dark pencil, but that way I can have some orientation. Working on homework. I should be doing homework. I'm probably gonna do some of my homework on my flight to California. Actually, probably the flight to Texas, because the flight to California is pretty quick. But I have a connection in Dallas. And then on the way back, I'm in Phoenix for like a minute, and then I connect to another flight. So I gotta figure, I'm gonna have to like somehow get this down on the bridge of my nose. So that way it's not like in my eyeballs. Oh, I'll have to, see, I gotta get on Discord, man, because I'm not on it. I gotta get on it. So this girl's got hers like zippered way down. I'll have to definitely check yours out though. I love a good special effects makeup. Where are you in Cali? I'm going to Huntington Beach. So I have a training there, which I'm super bummed because I've always wanted to go to Disneyland and they're closed. Granted, I'm going for work, so I'm not gonna really get to go, but also, hello, we have a Corgi, and Corgi Beach Day is in Huntington Beach and was scheduled for this weekend and is canceled. What the F, COVID? Are you kidding? In driving distance. So like I looked and it was like Anaheim was like half an hour and I was like, yes, yes, maybe I can do it. And then it was like temporarily closing. That's so sad. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, I didn't pick up spirit gum. I could not find my liquid latex. I was literally like running home from work. So I'm using some lash glue. This one's like a little bit older and I'm thinking a little bit stickier. I think here should be good. I think we're gonna work on sticking the top down first and then from there we can get the bottom going, because I feel like once the top is on, so I'm just literally going to be painting this on. We're going to hope that this works. I think it should. Oh, nice. Yes, please post them. So the nice thing with our Discord is if there's something for me, Joe will usually show me. I just need to get on Discord myself and stop being lazy. So have you always lived in Cali, Darkheart? I've never been. I'm like super ultra jazzed to go. I've always wanted to go. I was supposed to go for the first time in June. I was gonna go on a girls trip to Napa with my best friend. That didn't happen. Oh, born and raised, nice. One of my friends from college was from LA. I used to, if you guys have ever watched Hocus Pocus, would be like, Hollywood. She was a G about it though. Yeah. I'm born and raised in Mass, lived here all my life, lived in the same town. Forever. Yeah, you can post them in general. I might have Joe start some kind of like a sub. Is there a sub Discord? I don't know, it's like Reddit where there's like sub for other things. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm loving this, like, it's horror beats on Epidemic Sound. I look like I have massive, like, nasolabial folds right now. Good news is I have a little pimple on my chin. We're gonna hide that with blood. It's fine. This is fine. I was joking earlier because I'm like, I got a facial today. Got everything cleaned out and I'm gonna, like, take it off. Nice. So did you order more stuff from Graftobian? I legit keep looking. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do it. I think my last week of spooky season, I may do the pop art look. That's kind of a fun one and not so scary. Oh, clothing to help with the look. Nice. I'm trying to think like what I've been in recent years for costumes. Last year was super boring. I was a witch. I have a really cute like witch hat that's like sequined in like duochrome. And I was like, I had no time. I was like, this ain't happening. So, and then I think Joe just got like literally like a Michael Myers mask or something. Don't mind me, I'm just painting with glue. Hello, Danny boy, how are you? I keep wanting to get like wigs and stuff. I feel like wigs would help so much. All right, I'm not super, so this is the thing. I almost picked some up today, but it was like ridiculous. And I could not find mine at home. And I literally came rushing home from work. Like I literally ran to our place, threw all of my brushes in a bag, and then like ran over to a stream. And I could not find my liquid latex. And I have like a pint somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere. So when we had to like throw everything in boxes, we had, like I said, we had flooding at our place, and I have no idea where that stuff ended up. Oh, that's some cold glue. I'm gonna unzip this just a little because I feel like I'll be able to rezip it, but I feel like I'm not gonna be able to unzip it. I feel like I'm ready to do a wax strip, like, whoosh. What do you think? This is a look, huh? Okay. Let's see if I can get this to stick in. Add arms and a head, and then it's just something dancing. I know, seriously. Good news is I have like baby oil, I think, at home somewhere. So I think I can probably do some baby oil and get this to come off. Okay, I just want to make sure this is like really stuck on before I start doing the next part. I had fashion tape on for our photo shoot, and it was in my back. I was like, oh, 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 and I'm in the car and I like ripped it off, and I was like, oh. Then the next day, I was like, I thought there was another piece of fashion tape. I'm like, oh, I guess I got it all. Next day, I'm like, what the hell is in my hair? Piece of fashion tape stuck to my hair, and all you heard was ripping. And I was like, oh. Okay, I think that's a good... I think I almost want it whiter. I wonder if I could. Oh yeah, oh I like this pathway. Thank you so much for posting those looks. I am going to check those out after the stream. So yeah, I think... I'm just going to trace kind of where I want it. I think I want this. I think I like that, because it gives me a little bit more width to work with, so... I should have thought about this before I started gluing. Okay. I'm like going like cross-eyed trying to do this. Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh, no. I just got lash glue all over my scrub pants. I'm like still half in like work clothes. It's funny because you can like see it through the other side. I'm gonna do like one side at a time. Yeah, I wish I had gotten the latex. The glue did fart. It boofed big time. And do some happy little trees, guys. Happy trees. So I did bring paintbrushes, so I mean, honestly, worst case, here, grab some of the paintbrushes. I'm not as concerned about the parts that are going to be underneath my chin. Because if they hang a teeny bit, I can hide them. It's to be like a funny moment, like, you know, like your spouse walks in and you're like, what are you doing? Nothing. Luckily for me, mine knows exactly what I'm up to. Yeah, I think I like this slightly wider. A little bit better. Oh, he just saw the pics. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he's in the other room right now. There, doggo. So normally this second camera this way is for our doggo. So he's Coops McCorgy on Instagram if you guys haven't followed him yet and you want adorable doggos in your life. Totally worth it. And there's pictures of him from our photo shoot yesterday. See, like I said, he stole the show. You know what, Stephanie? Good question. Let's see how you're gonna put scar wax over there. I have no clue. I went with like a flesh colored zipper because I was like, you know what? I feel like it might be slightly easier to blend that way. Okay. Now that I just have this like floppy noodle of a zipper over here. Trying to like make less of a mess this time. Good news is like this glue is like not doing so hot lately. Like I have a newer lash glue that's a little better for lashes right now, so like I wouldn't use this one for that. So this is perfect for this. I'll use it up. Okay. Watch a streamer glues a zipper to her face for 4 hours. Alright, this one needs to get back in place. Don't mind me as we just sit here like this. Oh, look, I'm throwing gang signs. I'm literally just trying to hold this down as it dries. I may need to wash my hands in between. We'll see. You get down. Seriously, that's exactly the drying time. Even with liquid latex, right? You gotta put it on, let it get tacky, let it stay a while. You tried to line up the witch hat on the emoji? Oh, was it on Coops? Oh, that'd be so cute. Who here has seen his pictures from yesterday? I think they're so cute. I was so bad. I had Wendy's for dinner. And I literally had like no time. Oh. I don't mind if the inside of the zipper lifts a little because that's the inside of the skin that you're just gonna see, so that I don't care about so much. We get a facial wax later from this. Okay. Gosh, my hands are so sticky. So Darkheart, what's your favorite, like, special effects makeup you've ever done? Do you think? I'm gonna try to find the one of me in, like, head to toe body paint for you. How long have you been doing special effects makeup, actually? And do you do it, like, professionally or just, like, as a hobbyist? I used to want to go into professional makeup artistry for a while. I want this part to stick down so badly. And I think I, like, just can't move. I should have my Botox done. I wonder if I can find on my friend, her page. God, I need this to, like, dry completely. It's still so wet and sticky, which sounds really dirty. One of my favorites that this friend of mine did, 2-3 years. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, nowadays, like, Instagram is such a great way to build a portfolio. Like, I think it's a little, it's both easier and harder. It's harder because there's more people, but I think it's easier to get exposure now, which is nice. So my favorite one that this girl did, she painted someone to look like they were black and white, and it was so incredible, and it looked so real. It looked like an actual, like, sketch, and she photographed it. It was the coolest thing. I mean, she puts anything I can do to shame. She painted somebody as, like, a cyborg, and it was so, so, so cool. A friend of mine who was part of that same shoot. Oh, okay, this one. Okay, tell me this isn't the coolest thing. This is not a sketch. That is makeup. Is that not sick? I thought it was so, so, so cool. She's done some pretty cool ones. Oh, here we go. There's 3 of us in this photo. You can't see because, like, our bodies are, like, intertwined. My screen is filthy. Let's see if we can find this is yours truly being painted. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I will tell you, we got painted for 6 or 7 hours, and we couldn't have, like, robes or anything, and it was freezing. Basically eating pizza in the nude with body paint. Oh, you did a skull look last year. That's cool. Yeah, it was honestly, it was like one of the more insane experiences I've had, but it was really, really cool. I had a good time. But yeah, it was like 7 hours of makeup application for like a 1-hour shoot. And then I spent like hours in the bath. Like, I remember being in the shower and, like, scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. I think we mostly used, I think it was Kryolan we used. Guys, I'm gonna go wash my hands really quickly because I'm so sticky that I'm having a hard time touching this up. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a little bit of this with powder, and then I'm gonna go in with the scar wax, but I will be right back. I'm still a teeny bit sticky. It didn't take all of it off, but enough, I think, for me to be able to now work. Just realized I never got my beauty blender wet. That's okay, I can do that later. Because we're gonna do, basically, I'm going to get the scar wax in place, smoothed, and then I think from there, what we're gonna do is set all that and then do foundation. And then I'll probably do the beauty makeup portion first and then go in for the special effects. Trying to make sure these aren't lifted. If I go like this, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I'm just gonna grab like a brush, and I'm gonna go in with some of the Dermablend powder, just a little, because I feel like this will help the scar wax to adhere, and foundation for that matter. This has been like on my wish list of like makeup looks for a long time. So years ago, I don't know how old you are, Darkheart, but Petrolude used to be like a big deal. And he did like the MAC, like unzipped. And I look back now and I'm like, okay, wait, it's not as cool as I thought it was. Like, it was great at the time. And I was like, I was such a newbie that I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But looking back, like I was like, okay, wait, these things could have been cleaner about it. All right, I think I'm just gonna go back in with this one. Just get these edges. I just don't want these edges under my chin to lift. But we're talking like probably 10 or 12 years ago, Petrolude did that look. And I just remember being so like amazed, like, I thought it was the coolest shit. But like even like the YouTube beauty community, you know, 12 years ago, so different. So I'm just like kind of pressing it in, just to make it so it's not too tacky. Because if it's nice and dry, I think the scar wax will adhere a little better. All right. It's so itchy underneath. Ah, I should like unzip it and then. Actually, I wonder if it'll. I don't want to like mess with it, but I wonder if I could. Probably not. That's okay. We're not gonna mess with it because I don't want to screw it up and then be like. Okay. We are going to get some of our homemade scar wax, just like Mom used to make. Oh yeah, that's nice and yes, that's what we want. So we are gonna sort of hide our edges here. This may be actually a little too dry. Oh, is it not sticky enough? What is happening? Or was the Dermablend powder a bad idea? Let's find out. Okay, no, okay. I think we're okay. There's like a little zipper butt crack. I think it's like washed out in the lights, but there's like a little zipper butt crack at the top that I gotta like... Oh yeah, there we go. That's a lot better right there. I wonder. I kind of want to look at like my reference photo and see. Yeah, she definitely did like latex and scar wax. It's very subtle, but you can see it enough to know that, okay, like, yes, it's there. I have like flour all over my shirt now. So I'm just doing this in small segments. And I think even if it's a little rough looking, I'm not super concerned. Like, it's a zipper in the middle of our face. Like, it's not going to be perfect skin. Know what I mean? You dig? I'm just sort of trying to apparently get it in my hair. I'm just sort of pressing it into the seam where the zipper meets my skin. It's hard to see on camera right now because it is kind of washed. At least it is in my monitor. I don't know if it is for you guys too. So I'm just putting like a little snake of that there, right? And then pressing it in. I'm just gonna try to blend the edges into my skin. Take a little bit out of there because it's a lot. And this is legit like a cheap like craft store paintbrush that I sometimes use for like SFX. Yeah, finding a good place is tough. And honestly, if you're looking for good quality like streaming stuff, we have a blacksmith link down below. We get a small commission, but it's all the same equipment we use, so I can attest to it. Joe can attest to the quality. And I would say like you don't need a ton right off the bat. I mean, you don't have to make it super fancy. Like if you're gaming, obviously like your PC is going to be a priority or your system is going to be a priority. But you know, if you've got a good ring light, that goes a long way. The cameras that we use are not super expensive. They're like Logitech cameras. And they're pretty reasonable. I think even our 1080p one was like maybe like 130 bucks maybe. Would you be streaming special effects makeup, do you think? Yeah, I made this piece a little too thin. It's like making gnocchi. I'm just like rolling out little snakes. I'm just gonna place them along. Oh, body art. Do you ever seen Made You Look? She is like one of my faves. I love her. She's so good. I think she's got her own line of products now too. Yes, Lex. Yes. She's so good. And I find her kind of funny. Like, I was watching, it's from like a year ago, but the other day I was watching her like, what if like the villains and the princesses for like Disney movies, like if they swapped places, like what if Ursula was, you know, the good guy and Ariel was the bad guy, like what would that look like? And her makeups are so good, and it's just like she puts stuff together and you're like, holy shit, like it might not look like much at one point and then you're like, that's amazing. Yeah, she's like super cool. I think she has her own line of stuff now too, right? Like her own products, because I got a notification today, but it was all sold out and I was like, oh my gosh. It looks very similar to Graftobian's like pans and stuff. Yeah, honestly, drop it in the chat or drop it in the Discord. I'll check them out for sure. Like I said, the pans look very similar to the ones from Graftobian, so I have to wonder if it's a similar type of thing. I wish I could like better smooth these edges. I'm like trying to use like the heat of my fingers to like soften. It's like slope it down into the skin. Or do I just have a funky misshapen head? I don't know. Yeah, honestly, first time. Maybe last time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do like liquid latex a little bit better, I think. It's just a little bit easier to work with. Part of me wonders, like, because this part right here was, like, the most textured. Where's the line? I'm wondering if I can maybe do, like, if I should even bother doing it here. I feel like it's gonna add to the look, but I'm not 100% confident in that decision. I wonder, this is gonna be so bougie, like so basic rather. If I just use a spoon. Hey guys, so my kit just includes some really expensive products like spoons. If you don't have, you know, if you don't want to make your own, store-bought's fine. Yeah, a spoon, how rare. Yeah, I do like the details. I feel like the details make it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shook by how well the stupid spoon is, like, working. So weird. I would not have expected that. Okay, now I'm trying to get inside, like, over here. You guys, I cannot get over how well the stupid spoon works. I'm actually gonna cover the zipper itself, the fabric portion, in Scar Wax, because I don't want it to be like visible fabric, if that makes sense. This, that, and a spoon. That's right. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about it the other day, like, sometimes, like, when you really get into it with makeup, like, there's, like, so many products, and it's easy to be, like, wowed and mesmerized by all these different products, but then, like, some of the best looks and innovations come from Insomnia Extreme. I'm gonna have to check them out. Are they on YouTube? Some of the best, like, looks and things, you know, what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention, right? Like, you can come up with such cool things, I think, with when you're in a real, like, pinch. On IG and Twitch. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Insomnia Extreme. I'm trying to, like, commit the spelling to memory because it's not conventional spelling. So over by the corner of the eye seems to be, like, the trickiest part here. I am legit shooketh by the frickin' spoon. Who on earth would have thought? Oh, she is on YouTube. There you go. I know you guys can't really see this, like, it's kind of washed out on the screen, but for me, I want to make sure that as much of this fabric detail is hidden. Add to the effects. And full disclosure, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I've literally never done this look before. Okay, that's a little smoother. I'm a little happier with that. I have something right there. Ah, my breath. Ferocious. I feel like this is something you cannot take like a lot of to work with at a time. Or it's like very extra difficult. I feel like you have to go like real little quantities at a time. Otherwise it's getting everywhere. I don't want that right there. I want to like get back into practicing like doing wounds and stuff because it's been a long time. And I had a good one I did like one time. So I rent from my parents, and my mom's a nurse, okay? My dad's a PA. I am a clumsy person. I have like walked into my parents' house with like a bloody chin. Like I split my chin one time, and I like went home and I was like, "Can you fix this?" Because I didn't want to go get stitches at the hospital. So that's sort of backstory. So I go up to my parents' house, and I'm like, "Mom, help!" And I had like a big gash wound in my arm. And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Get you." I mean, if you looked closely enough, you could tell. Like once she like looked, she's like, "Okay, I hate you. Why would you do that to me?" But I can chuckle out of it. But I did you do like the layering of liquid latex and like toilet paper basically. And it essentially like, you can cut into it and it's pretty cool. I feel like now that this lash glue is like dry, like this is like in place, no problem. I'm gonna start using Scar Wax as like a blurring primer. Back right over that shit. Got a pimple? Scar Wax. Got a hot body? Scar Wax. Dang. I just want to wait for like Morphe or Colourpop to be like, introducing our all new beauty tool, the spoon. Capitalize on it. Isn't that how like it always is though? Like these brands, like I love them, don't get me wrong, but they'll literally be like, we invented this new thing, and I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't invent shit. You rebranded it. You making money. But you didn't invent anything. A spork for you, Carolines. I have literally seen people contour their nose with a fork. And I'm like, what the fork? Why would you do that? Hey, sporks are multi-purpose. If you've got a beauty spork, think about how much you could do. You're like not limited by anything, you know? If you can dream it, you can do it, Roms. I feel like this is the most boring part, and this is like the crux of like the success of this look. So I'm building this up a little bit. Yeah, definitely go work on your script. That's cool. What kind of script are you writing? So guys, I'm just building up a little bit more of the Scar Wax to better conceal the fabric of the zipper. And again, this is literally like a $3. I don't know if you guys can see me down here. This is what I've got left for. Again, I didn't make a big batch or anything. There's like a little zipper butt crack. I don't know if I can link back here if you can kind of see it. There's like a zipper butt crack I'm trying to cover. I got the zipper equivalent of plumber's crack going on. A friend, this is like in high school and early in college, her brother was a plumber, and before they were called tramp stamps, he got one, and it was a biohazard sign. He was a plumber. Meaning comparing a life of a person, its journey to the growing seeds of trees. That's really cool, actually. I forget. There's a name for this thing, but it's like a theory. Or like, I don't know, like a psychological school of thought, like your other life, like what would it have been? Like everything in life is a series of choices, but like the choices you've made lead you to where you are now. And I'm trying to think of what it was called. But it's like this whole thing of like your alternate life and like what could have been. Kind of, but it's almost like, there's a name for it, but it's like basically getting yourself to like stop saying what if, like, you know, like you made that choice and like that, you know, like it exists somewhere else. Like a, oh, ghost ship, ghost life, something like ghost ship or something like that. I don't know. It's something funny like that. I have to find it. I think it's like that doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but I swear I think it's ghost ship. I feel like I need like a baby like coffee spoon or a dessert spoon for this part. Cause like this, my spoon is too big. Am I just ancient? Like, does anyone remember that? Like, Joe and I do that all the time, but I don't know if I'm just ancient or not. My spoon is too big. I'm a banana. Do I have anything else that's... Oh, actually, maybe the brush handle. Let's see if this works. I just want to get into this little, like... Why? That is so weird. This doesn't work, but the spoon does. No idea why. Oh, thank you so much, Sayawada, again. I really appreciate the raid. I appreciate you hanging out, bringing your followers, your viewers. Thank you so, so, so much. I hope your food comes out delicious. I thank you again so much for coming to hang out. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I know, right? What's Sayawada making? That's what I want to know. I don't know if it's because I'm right-handed, this side was easier to do. Pork, ginger, and rice and miso soup. Nice! That sounds delicious. I love ginger. Ginger makes like things so tasty. Ginger and garlic. I love garlic. The only reason I can't be a vampire, I love garlic. I'm curious to see how makeup primer is gonna play with this Scarlet. I have no clue. It's so funny. I was like, oh, the zipper's gonna be way too long. It's just right. That's really cool. Like, if you, like, finish it, let me know. Like, when you finish it, not if. When. Let me know, and I will absolutely read it. It sounds really cool. Sounds like a really cool idea. So we're not gonna do much down here. But I just want a seamless blend. So, like, if I move my face, I don't want it to be like, oh, look, it randomly ends. Okay. Same for this side. Oh, actually. It's so hard to see, like, the side of my face in this part of the cloth. Just gonna get done here. I feel like I need, like, a second mirror. I can't fully see. I can't see, like, under my chin, that's the problem. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. Do wish the forehead was a little smoother. And just get less texture. It's literally like icing, like when icing starts to dry. I just don't want it so thick, so far out. I want to see if I can like thin those edges. Okay, I think cooking powder. That's not too bad. I'm good with it. All right, some German blend powder. Just because I don't think that primer or foundation is going to want to stick to the Scar Wax. The smell of this powder is so familiar. I don't know what it is. It reminds me of something. I will say right here is not as smooth as I would have liked, but that's okay. All right. Again, this is just to take away the extra, like, tackiness. All right. Oh, I am very dusty now. Between the flour and the setting powder. Oh, loud. Okay. So, now that I'm done with my Scar Wax, I am going to just go wash my hands really, really well and I'm going to get my Beauty Blender wet because next we're going to do the foundation and the beauty makeup, and then we are going to go into the gore, which I'm super excited about. So please hang in there, guys. I will be right back. All right. I also took the opportunity to make my bladder glider. I got my beauty blender wet, so we're good to go. I also ran and gave Joe a kiss. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to kiss you once this is off. It's just not gonna work. So I don't want to use like a silky primer. I think I want to use a stickier primer. So I think, or rather a more like silicone primer. So I think I'm going to use my optical illusion from Urban Decay. I kind of want to see if I can. Oh, I might be able to soften the edges out first. I don't know if it's going to work, but I kind of want to try. I have sponges. Where my sponges went, no one knows. Aha. These are my ultra expensive sponges. I honestly, like, people love to hate on these little sponges, but they can be great. I accidentally put like a nail dent in my face. I feel like this is where I want to put like a tiny bit more scar wax in here. I feel like this is where liquid latex come in really clutch. It's so hard because I can't see like the under my face, basically, you know. I want to take off like the excess, just because I feel like I can make it a little smoother if I do this. This is like a super weird angle, but I feel like I can get better control, so I can pull it like up and away and lift off. It's like with cake decorating. You want to like lift off and like kind of continue. Like your target isn't here, it's past, so you sweep through. Okay. So we just have to hope that my primer does not lift off my scar wax, because that would be bad. That would be bad, okay? I'm just really trying to stamp down these edges. Again, I don't. Ooh, I can feel that lash glue. I just want to lift right there, because I want to put a little bit underneath, and that's going to add a bit of depth. Then I can lift it open, and it'll look like, holy shit, she's unzipping her face. Boy, I stuck this side down pretty well. There we go. So now, woo, I'll lift it right off. All right. I am going to... Do I want to apply my primer with a brush or with a beauty blender? I feel like maybe with a brush, only because I want to really control. I'm afraid that if I put primer over the scar wax, it's gonna lift. So it's a very like silky, like moussey texture. And I'm not really worried about inside of the zipper because that's going to be a totally different like cream-based product. So I'm not really worried about that. This was the first ever expensive brush I ever bought, by the way. I have fond memories. I was telling Joe the story the other day. Spent like $30 or $20 on a brush, something like that, and then like $42 foundation. And I was like, whew. But best decision I ever made. Other than saying yes to Joe. Best makeup decision. Okay. I'm just gonna sort of stipple along the edge of that. Pray for me, fam. I don't know if this is gonna work. I am so itchy, like right under this zipper. Oh! So itchy. Okay. I grab a couple concealers out of my bag of wonders. Put in this ColourPop one. That is mascara. This ColourPop one. Ooh, I'm warm in the stream room. Okay, I'm using Maybelline Superstay. No particular reason, I just have quite a bit of it and I don't love it for day-to-day use. It's pretty full coverage. I am just wiping off the crusties because I'm a bad makeup mom and I let it get crusty. Okay. Part of me wonders if I should do the... Yeah, we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna put that on there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sort of stipple on some foundation here and then we'll work in segments, I guess. I just feel as though I can probably get in there better with the brush, and then I can just go over it with the Beauty Blender. So I'm gonna get everywhere else first. And then I'm gonna go right on the edge of that, zipper and the Scar Wax. This foundation is also slightly too yellow. Thank you so much for the follow, Dark Heart! I'm so excited to be in your neck of the woods. Kind of. At least closer. Not 3,000 miles away. Okay. So yeah, this is slightly yellower, which... The zipper is kind of a beigey, nudie color. I'm also gonna get my neck because... I'm not gonna do all the way because I'm gonna let it fade. I'm gonna be here till 10 Eastern, 7 p.m. your time if you're in Cali. So I'm gonna leave this section open because I may just leave that bloody. We'll see. I normally don't put on this much foundation, but I'm gonna need to cover the zipper here. Oh, it's so weird because I can kind of feel it. I look like I was in some horrific accident. Bam, I don't know how well this is gonna work. We're gonna just try it. I'm crumbling. I'm crumbling. This is why I'm stippling first. And we're stippling. And we're stippling. Word of the day, right? Blend. Blendy, 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 blendy. Whew, I'm hot. You're gonna do an SFX team up. All right. Cool. Oh, me and you. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. While I'm in Cali. I know, I wish. I wish it's like staying longer. I'm like, I leave Thursday morning. I don't get to Huntington Beach until like, no lie, almost 6 at night. And then I almost immediately have a business dinner like reception that I have to go to. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I am in this like convention training thing. And then Monday, like morning, I think we fly out. And I get home at like 5:30. Well, I land in Boston at 5:30. I won't be home till probably almost 7 because I gotta stop and I gotta do a COVID test when I get back because coming back into like there's no restrictions right now for traveling into California from what we could find. My weekend is packed, like mega packed. Like I literally would probably call out sick if they were still having Corgi Beach. Because I'd be like, I'm just gonna step out for a moment and then pet all the corgis and come back. Um, but yeah, no, I don't even have like downtime really. Like on Thursday night, we might go by Dry Bar to just go get blowouts quickly because I don't want to have to do my hair at this thing. And if I go to Dry Bar, I'll be like good to go for like a week. Um, you thought I had pantyhose on my head? Hi. No, pantyhose was 2 weekends ago. I'm unzipping my face. I almost feel like I need to bring the lights down. Is that better? Can you guys see better now? I don't know. And we're blending. And we're blending. We are attempting to blend. I don't know what's happening, but we're attempting. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna have like no downtime when I'm in Cali, which kind of sucks because like I really wanted to like go exploring. This scar wax is making me furious. I feel like I kind of want to take part of it off. We're gonna take part of it off. Nice. I can't wait to see. I love Halloween. I love Halloween makeup. I love Halloween candy. I love Halloween. Just love it. Ah! Too much. Oh, screwy music. Cut out. Gosh, I'm pilling. Have you guys ever seen Death Becomes Her? Fantastic movie, by the way. If you have not seen it, you should. I highly recommend. You paint my ass and I'll paint yours. But like by the end, they're legit falling apart. They look like this. Mad hell. Great movie. Great movie. If you have not seen it, you must go see it. I want to say early 90s, if not late 80s. I think it's early 90s though. Goldie Hawn, Meryl Streep, Bruce Willis. What more could you ask for? Don't be greedy. Part of me wonders, like, if I try to go in with a little bit of the Aquaphor, if that would be beneficial or not. Darkheart, tell me your secrets. I've legit never used Scar Wax, so this is like a... I'll learn together, fam. If I take a little bit of the Aquaphor, will I be able to thin out the edges of the Scar Wax and blend it? That is my question. And not look like I'm so dry. Let me try it. I might do like a test patch. And try it. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's official. I hate Scar Wax. I'm just saying. I'm with you. I think next time we're doing anything like this, we're gonna use our liquid latex. It could be because this is like homeproof kind of Scar Wax here. I don't know, maybe we'll get a closer or more on the skin side and then thin it out. Yeah. it's weird. I like put more and then it like cracked. I don't know why. So strange. I may add a little bit more, we'll see. Or maybe I'll add like some stitches or something so we can make this look like, I don't know, it was stitched in. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. Yeah, the flower's drying, exactly. I wonder, no, setting spray is not gonna help. We're beyond the help of setting spray. I'm moving so fast, I'm like blurry in my camera. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, honestly, I might just have to add more Vaseline the next time. Yeah, what you're doing is a complete mystery, but it has my interest. That's the goal. So I'm basically gonna do an unzipped face. I put a picture up on the Twitter. Okay, now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna highlight the way I normally would highlight. I'm gonna put my lights back up. I think we're still gonna kind of highlight the way I normally would. I don't know, because I kind of don't want to highlight here. So tricky, do I? I'm gonna try it. Conceal and highlight. What I should have done was all this bloody and this normal. I've got a people suit underneath. I mean, over the top, rather. People suit. And then I'm like, no. People suit underneath. Bloody on the top. It's like a little uncle, like, reverse that. I feel like I need to carve out this part. Because I feel as though, like, we need that to be highlighted. So it's, like, popping on me. I'm gonna darken this probably a little bit of shadow, too. I don't know, maybe we'll do some stitches. We'll make it look like this has been stitched into me. I'm at a loss. I don't want to put this on. Imagine if you just be like, I'm gonna shave off part of my face. I gotta hurry my ass up. We only got like an hour and 15. I'm wondering if I should do like bruising around it. I feel like that's gonna be a bit much. Although I have a zipper glued to my face, so what is a bit much at this point? The good news is there's no good news. I may be able to hide it. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I might do that. I might hide it with some, like, I might stipple in some bruising along, like, the edges of it. We'll see. Alright, I'm literally just gonna take some finishing powder with a slight tint. This is the, maybe it'll fit me. And again, I left right here open. We're gonna do some bleeding. Excuse me, ma'am. What is happening? First the flour, then the setting powder. What even though? Seriously. Can't take me anywhere. Don't know what I'm gonna do for a hike yet. Noosh, we're gonna use NARS Orgasm. And it's just a cosmetics brush. This is filthy, hold on. I don't know if you guys can read it. There we go. Told you. I didn't name the blush. It's so funny because my mom bought it and every time she'd be like, oh, I like your blush. She'd be like, thanks, it's Orgasm. She'd like chuckle. She's so weird. It's because it's the perfect, like, natural flush for all skin tones. As one would. So normally I kind of buff my blush, but because I don't want to lift any of the scar wax, I'm just... Stipple is the word of the night. Take a sip every time I say stipple. You will be drunk in 10 minutes. I can do this with the other parts. I want to smooth this a little bit. I don't want it to get in the way of my brows. Oh, you guys, I gotta tell you. There's one of our pictures from our engagement shoot where I was like, my brows are so on point. I was so happy. Because my brows are way outgrown right now. Because my friend who does my brows is in New Zealand. Alright, yeah, no worries. Go ahead and switch to your phone, your mobile. Yeah, one of the estheticians at work, she does my eyebrows now, because I used to go to this girl up in Boston, like, only. Like, I am super picky with my eyebrows. I'm wearing an orgasm, exactly. And they're like, what? And I'm a happy woman. Oh, thank you so much, Heroi, for the Twitch Prime subscription. Muchas gracias. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. And welcome. Hey, Stream of Dreamers on. I got a couple of mods on tonight. We got Realms, we got Stream of Dreamer. Welcome, welcome. What I should do is do this one night. Or like early in the morning. And then like get in bed again with Joe in the morning. And like we'll have him turn over and wake up to this. Alright, we're gonna do some eyebrows. Oh, so as I was saying, I used to only go to one girl for my eyebrows up in Boston. And I would legit take the train, the T. I would drive to the train station, take the train, walk a few blocks, and go get my eyebrows done. She was the only person I trusted with my eyebrows. And then this girl started working with me, and I saw her work, and I was like, you can do my brows. I'm gonna trust you. And I was like, I explained to her, I was like, I don't normally do this. So right before she left for New Zealand, she did my eyebrows and my lashes. My lash lifting tint. Eyebrows? No eyebrows. It looks not great on camera right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm overcompensating for my eyebrows right now because scar wax. And this is the brow was pencil. This is dark brown? Yeah, dark brown. I one time bought their auburn pencil thinking I could get away with it. That's just like nearly orange. I I normally do not do my foundation this thick. It is hella thick. Hella thick. How thick? Hella thick. Like me and my Korg. Hella thick. Okay. Okay, man. We're gonna do like, I think a basic look. I was gonna do like a glitter eye, to be honest, but I'm like, we'll see. We can always add glitter at the end. I'm gonna just take some shadow insurance from Too Faced. Actually, I might apply this with a brush because glitter. We have a vote for glitter. Maybe. Possibly. All right, where is the flat brush that I want right now? Where are you? This you? This is you. This is a Morphe 167. What day is it? Oh. Tonight's hotel dinner, I'm attempting barbecue ribs on my Foreman grill and some deviled eggs. All right, cool. And welcome back to Dark Heart. I used to laugh when I like first kind of like joined the beauty community and like started like, I had a beauty YouTube, I had a blog, I had all that jazz. I would be like, I'm using a MAC 247, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm going to California. I'm sad though, because I don't like really enjoy California. Not really. I mean, I'll still have fun, I'm sure, but it's for work. I was supposed to go in June to Napa with my best friend. Right, this is a mess, you guys. Here, let's make this look a little more presentable. I'm just working off the back of my hand right now, so I can like somewhat neatly do this. I may even use this same flat brush to see if I can smooth out some of the inner eye here. But yeah, I used to laugh because I'm like, and I know like beauty influencers do it to be helpful. Like, I'm using Morphe 167, like, because then, you know, like if you write it down and go to the store, you can get the same brush, right? But like, sometimes like they would do it and they wouldn't even like look because they, you know, they use the same brushes for so long, and they're like, they just know their brush numbers, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I almost wonder if I'd be better off just like, shoot. Shoot. Alright, it's gone. I love these Halloween beats, I really do. I think it's called horror beats. Welcome to my royalty-free jam sesh. Okay, spoons down. It's like a weird edition of Chopped. We are gonna go in with the Tartlet palette from Tarte. Get all my flowery stuff off. And I'm trying to go in with an all-over brush. This is... That's scar wax on my brush. This is the It Cosmetics Blush All Over Shadow Brush. I like these. These are great and they're not expensive. Just fantastic. I think we're gonna go neutral, to be honest, because then I know I look like I had an explosion of like flour and then setting color. So I'm just going in with, I think it's, yeah, Power Player. Just this one right here. And I'm just going in with that all over the lid, because honestly, if we're gonna go with the glitter, it's not gonna matter in a little bit, but I'm just gonna get all over. I thought about using setting powder on my eye, and then I forgot all about it. I'm not like ultra concerned with the eye look, to be honest. I'm just gonna kind of whip something out real fast. And then honestly, I can go back in and polish the shadow look. So really I want to focus on our blood and gore. And I'm actually probably gonna get, I have like a matte black eyeshadow, I'm probably gonna get like right into these little crevices here so it looks shadowed, so when I put the red over it, it's gonna look a little darker. I'll probably go with a little bit of shading as well. I'm just gonna go right up with grease. And then a blending brush. Where's all my brushes? I was getting in trouble walking. I'll change clothes. After you go to a flower fight, I feel like the cops should know the difference. This is my all-purpose cocaine. Use it for cookies, breads, whatever. I'm just kind of buffing out That is so funny. Me anytime I bake coated in flour. I'm just gonna go in with a lighter color for the brow. And I'm gonna get back in here again with like some more detail, but right now my focus is hurry the F up with this so we can do our bruising and do our gore and be happy. Just gonna go with a little bit of power player, just like I swear to you, I can do like beauty makeup, I promise. If you look at my Instagram, it has all my engagement photos. I did all my own makeup. Actually, somebody asked me today if I had a makeup artist do it, and I was like, no, thanks, it was me. It's one of the girls I work with. She's a professional hair and makeup artist, and she's going to be doing my trial for the wedding, and it was originally going to be for my engagement shoot, but she got really sick with something called vestibular neuritis, and basically she has no vestibular sense, which means she's got no balance and coordination right now, so she cannot drive. She couldn't even walk around her house. She like texted me on the other day, she's like, I'm so happy I finally showered by myself. Her husband was like taking care of her. She still can't do stairs. So once she's back to work, she'll be able to do my makeup trial. Okay. I am literally like not really concerned about this right now. I am gonna go in with a slightly darker shade in the corner though. I changed my mind. And again, I'm not super concerned because if I'm gonna do glitter all over the lid, this isn't gonna be a perfect cut crease. Guys, just be Bob Ross with makeup. Have fun. Make a happy little tree. Have a happy little accident. Alright, I'm gonna go with the blending brush and just soften the hell out of that. Ready? Yeah, Ron, I'm glad you were able to convince the cop that it was flour and not a cocaine bath. That would have been terrible. I think it's the movie Calendar Girls. Like, one of the girls, like, her son gets arrested for, like, possession of pot. And then they let him go. So, like, they catch him, like, smoking. And then legit, like, her friend asks her about it, and she's like, it's okay. You can't get in trouble for possession of basil. So he just literally got basil and he's smoking oregano or oregano. I don't know. Something like that. Either basil or oregano. And she's like, dumbass kids, basically. Okay, mate. I have a glitter primer somewhere. I just realized I have, like, a Milani full cover foundation I could have used. I'm gonna go in with NYX Glitter Primer. And I don't know, do we want to do, like, a holographic eye? Or do we want to do purple? Purpley pink. Magenta, whatever it is. Or hollow. Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna do some eyeliner and stuff really fast anyway. Oh, I have more brushes. Look at that. Hello, brushes. Where have you been all my life? Hiding. Yeah, guys, just let me know in chat if you guys want to see it be holographic glitter or just like the purple glitter. I don't care either way. It will both look just fine. I'm trying to find a liner that I don't hate. That will be nice to schmooze. I'll put out. Like, I might go back over it with a liquid liner anyway, but I do want to have one that's like... holographic. I'm with you. I do love a hollow. Okay. I'm just gonna go in. This is just a Makeup Forever Artist Pencil, I think, or Aqua Eyes. Maybe we'll do some lashes too. I just want to get a liner on before we start tacking on glitter because it's always easier. Like the shittiest eye makeup I've done in a long time. I'm like, quick, just throw something, anything on. Okay. I'm gonna put on the glitter last, only because I have a little bald spot in my eyebrow. It's lip liner. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's more better. I am melting right now. Like, I kind of want to crack the window. I'm so hot. Okay, we're gonna go into my Makeup Forever Flash palette. Oh, you kind of saw part of the green for a sec. See it? Kind of see it in there. But it's the same color as the green screen, basically. This is just a little palette. It's an Anastasia one. But basically, this is all lip colors. So what I'm gonna do, though, is drop shit all over the floor. Step one. Okay. This, let's take a little one off. I used a different thing. So this is a little palette thing, basically, and then a lip brush. Mostly, I'm here for the palette thingy because I still have not picked up a palette thingy and a palette knife. And this is our palette. I am going to take, if I do just red, it is going to be so cartoony looking. So I'm just taking a little bit of the red on there. I think you guys can see, yeah, what I'm doing here. I'm gonna take a little bit of the red. I'm actually gonna grab a little bit of, as I told you, it's a paper towel. Doesn't really matter. Tomato, tomato. Just wipe this up. I don't want to contaminate the different pans with colors. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of brown because I want this to be a little darker. And then basically, I'm gonna try to do this so you guys can see me mixing here. So there's my palette, right? Let me do this, see if we can get a better, there we go. So basically, I'm going to mix that up. And it's actually on camera reading a little bit brighter than what it is in real life. This is not a great palette knife, that's okay. So that's kind of what that looks like. So that's a good color. I'm going to, I think, add a touch. Like, we're talking like the teensiest dab of blue. Just a tiny bit, like literally a tiny bit. And actually, I might have to grab more red because I don't know if I have enough here to apply to that whole area. Probably not. That blue is just going to lend almost like a purpley tone. Yeah, let's just see what this looks like. That's a little bit better. I like that. So we're just going to grab a little bit more. So you could technically, with this kit, you could create, like they make one that's more like bruisey colors and effects, whatever. You could probably make, I've seen someone do like every color of their foundation. Like they've done like, you know, like do their whole makeup with just the artist palette, or the flash palette rather, and show you just like how important like color theory is and how you can really, I mean, you can do anything. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that brown. Just a smidge of that blue. And it's okay if it looks a little bit like, you know, darkened congealed blood. That's kind of what we want. Just see here. Yeah, that's a good color. Okay, man. You ready? I'm just gonna kind of wipe it off on my chin. I'm gonna wipe this part off. Okay. I'm going to grab Same flat brush from earlier. And I'm literally going to grab this. And it actually looks really, really red. Like, very, like, bright red on the monitor. And I'm not super worried about how neat I'm being right now because I'm gonna still kind of bruise along that zipper. I'm such a weirdo. But basically, I want to get right up in there. Part of me wants a smaller brush. Where are you? This guy. This is just a Sonia Kashuk brush from Target. I actually really like these. So I'm going to get in there with this one for 1 second. I just want to get up in here. And that larger brush is going to make it a little bit more difficult to get up in there. Okay. And right now, basically, I just want to work on, especially like right under here. Like, I would rather run it along under the zipper and make sure that there's no gap there. It's... You like the color even if it's brighter on the stream. Okay, good. I remember, like, this was like the most expensive makeup item I had ever purchased at the time. This flash case. I mean, I've had it for ages, probably longer than you're supposed to. But I love it, and it's so easy to work with. I'll tell you what, I am so itchy underneath. It's so funny. I actually said that today. I was like, I am... Like, I'll spend money on something that I know is, like, a good quality. But I'll be honest, like, I'm so cheap sometimes. Like, if I know it's worth it, I don't care as much. But I'm funny like that. Like, I'm just like, no. Don't want to spend. Like, IRL, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love the color that this is. Yeah, I love this flash case. It applies so nicely. Love. Love. And I am going to be applying a little bit of fake blood, too. But you know what? Look, if you love it and it's a passion and it makes you happy, spend it. Life is too short. You, Mr. Zipper, need to stay attached to my bridge. Blurred, blurred. Blood no funny. Because there's that video, it's like, little boy's like, blood no funny. No funny. Okay, I now want to eat human flesh. Look at this. No. I'm actually going to take a teensy bit more of my lash glue and just get underneath that one spot because it's popping up just a touch from when I was loosening it. Just get that back down. I almost wonder if it'd be easier to like map this, do a full makeup, and then stick this on. But I know, like, I don't know about the scar wax, but I know that liquid latex can be finicky about if it's not clean skin. Ah, I got the fake blood on my nails. Blood. Boo! I don't know if it's supposed to say boo or just write boo, but it's cute. So I'm thinking, should I do bruising like right along the zipper? Thoughts? Thoughts and prayers? What do you think, Dark Heart? I'm thinking, yeah. Because I feel like that might give us some dimension and a reason to have the, whatchamacallit there. How did she do hers? See, she just did, like, very light makeup along it. I also love the one that's, like, the glitter one. Like, that's amazing. My teeth look so white. I feel like I look like I just ate somebody, like if I look from afar. All right, so we're gonna mix up some more flash colors. I'm going to do some different tones here. And I'm gonna actually, we're going to, ready, everyone take a drink, stipple. All right, we're gonna get some blues. Some blues. Oh, I have scar wax on my palette. So we don't want this to be too blue. But I'm taking what's left of my red here to make a sort of purpley blue color. Oh, no worries. Yeah, it's funny, I was tuning into Joe, so Joe is my better half. I was tuning into his stream the other night on our channel, and our connection with the house was so slow. I timed it. Like, I typed a message, and I waited for it to pop up on stream, and I was like, now. Like, it took exactly a minute to show up on stream. It was such a long time. So I think we're gonna do also some layering with this bruising. I am not going to do it all in one go. We're gonna do layers, just like an onion. It's so funny, it looks even more purpley on me. Okay. All right, let's mix up some bruise. If you want to, this is a tip. If you ever want to do like old looking bruises, make sure you add like your yellows and like greeny colors. Like the colors that get left behind as a bruise is healing. I'm gonna grab a little bit of brown just to get some of that darkness in. Merc colors. This is Merca on a palette. Alright, so this is quite dark and quite brown. I need a little bit more blue. This is very, very plum. It looks... Actually, I don't hate it. Hold on. Before I add more blue... Hello, Rick! How are you? These bruises should be little models. They shouldn't be... Well, thanks! I figured I was due for a more gory one. I did pretty ones. I should do like a slash. No. So I'm gonna take just the corner of the sponge now. Honestly, I love these cheapy sponges. They're great for like this kind of stuff. How are you, Rick? Thank you for popping by. I'm happy to have you on my stream. I'm actually gonna go in with that sort of flat brush. Get all up in there. Do you know what you're doing for Halloween yet, Rick? I don't even know. I have to work all day, but I don't know what I'm dressing up as yet. I have no clue. I can't be anything scary at work. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. Stick my finger in my thing here. Okay. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this. No, I'm still doing classes. I have one class that I'm still taking online. All right, I want to add more like blues to this and more like reds and stuff. And then I actually want to get in here with a very dark red to, like, with more black in it to sort of shadow and shade underneath. It would help if I mix this first, right? Mix. So my friend's son, when he was little, when I babysat him, we made brownies. He's like, mixy. He's so big now. There's double digits now. Again, I don't need this. Yeah, I'm giving it a bruised look, exactly. Because mascara wax didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was misbehaving a little, so we're gonna cover that with some bruises. Some scabbiness, maybe. Ooh, I'm gonna do some scabby along the zipper here. I'm actually going to grab the teensiest amount of black right now to put in there. Because I want to take some of this. I'm just sort of shading the teeth of the zipper. And I'm gonna get in there with more dark blood color and blood. But I just sort of want to darken this zipper. And then it's gonna get modeled anyway, because I'm gonna... Okay. I need more blues. More blues. Bruisey blues. I want to thank everybody who's hanging out tonight, guys. I really appreciate your company. I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Thank you for all the support. I love how I'm trying to be so conservative with my product. I'm like, I almost never use this. Like, let's give it some use. I do love this. It's a great product. I just don't use it enough. It's a little darker than I was hoping. We're gonna add a little bit more blue. I can do such fun, like, princessy looks with this palette, too, because there's so many, like, fun colors and stuff. I just don't do it. Let me get back down here so you guys can see my mixing. This palette's gonna be filthy. Ooh, that's such a nice, like, dark blue. Okay. So, again, we're just gonna kind of model. We're not gonna... I want to know what happened to me, that I got so beat up and had to have a human suit zipped over me. I'm not loving the neck as much. That's okay. We'll work it out. It's so funny. There's so much more, like, dimensionality to some of this bruising and stuff in person. So now I want to go in there and get some of this really sort of darker color. I'm getting it right in here. Oh, I should. And you know what's funny? I have a TikTok, and the only thing on my TikTok is Cooper. I had made like one with me, and it was like private because I needed a poster for something. I should. I actually think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this one down and make it into like a video for YouTube. Wow, damn, Daniel. Back at it again. I don't know why I've been on a kick. Do you guys remember that? Like, damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the new Vans or the white Vans, whatever it is. That's awesome though. Was it a stream TikTok? Like did you do like a recap kind of thing? This is looking more purple than I want. I think I'm gonna just grab some straight up blue. No, honestly, Rick, drop it in the comments. You feel free. You go right ahead. You have my blessing. Promo it. I'm gonna grab a little bit of like a small amount of black. I just want to darken this up. I feel like it's too purple. This has become like the horror version of winged eyeliner. I'm like, I'll put a little more to fix it. Wait, just a little bit more to fix it. Ah, I have something in my eye too, which is like not fun. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling it's that goddamn scar wax. I feel like dropping my brush cover. My brush cover. I don't know how you're supposed to get these things back on perfectly. It's like designed to fail. I want to take like a little bit of blue and black. I don't want to like put too much. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know what happened here. I have like a whole dang like chunk missing out of my face. I'm hating it now. I loved it before, and now I feel like I went too far. Ugh. What have I done? I actually want to darken up the red ever so slightly, but I don't know. Actually, we have fake blood to add. Maybe with fake blood it'll look better. I'm telling you, this was the winged eyeliner of horror, and I don't know why, but this fucking scar wax is making me crazy. So crusty. Pop that puppy open. May stain. Fabulous. Cherish the gel. Imagine I would die if it just like popped open. $3 for this little tiny fucking bottle. I have like a pint of theatrical blood at home. No idea where it is. A couple years ago, I made like a blend where it was like I basically like melted Vaseline and added theater blood and basically like thickened it up to use as like clotted gel and I don't know what happened to it. Oh, now what is it? Now we're cooking with gas. What was it saying? I'm going blend out the bruising to make it look like vessels are a little healed. I know, I gotta go back and like touch up this bruising. Again, I did like, I'm telling you, it's like winged eyeliner, but horror. Like, I went too far. I wonder. Ooh, almost dropped my cap. Do some little beauty blender action. Blend, 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 blend. Oh, it looks good on my forehead? I think it looks horrible. I need to make sure I wash my beauty blender before the next time I use it, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with purple foundation. And I'm gonna be so mad. This went from a partial beauty makeup to like mostly horror. I would die. I would do some dumb shit like that where I would just like walk out the house with like a purple face. I'm gonna flip my zipper up. Non-cooperative zipper. By the way, I have to drive home like this. So bear that in mind. Should we still do glitter lids? I don't know. Or should I just add mascara and call it a day? I'm gonna let this sort of run. Come on. I get it to drip a little bit. Weak ass runny vampire blood. For Halloween. What happened? I couldn't find my actual like theatrical blood. I almost bought the scar gel and I was like, eh. Wherever it is, it's living with my liquid latex at home somewhere. Should I add more like theater blood on this bit? Just like periodically. Blood, blood. Do you guys ever watch Zootopia? Blood, blood. So funny, that made it look lighter, like in camera, but it's actually like the same color. Let's shine. There we go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we still do the glitter eyes, or should we just put mascara and call it a day? Yes. I'm disappointed in the texture of this. Trying to make this run down the zipper here. Weak ass. Spirit Halloween. Oh my gosh! You pulled off dinner with no kitchenette in the hotel? Props. Order and take out at that point. There's like, I forget who does it. There's like a series where there's like a, they'll go into like tiny kitchens or they'll like, with like no equipment and like try to cook. I'm trying to cover up this stupid ass seam. I'm disappointed in myself. I expected better. I'm so sorry. I give this a 3 out of 10. I'm so sorry. I'm covered in blood though. Fake blood. Fake blood. So, the other night, Joe and I were watching like, I don't know if it was, oh, it wasn't Forensic Files. It was Sex and Murder After Dark. And I was like, this is fantastic. Anyway, it was like this pastor, and they're like, there's so much blood everywhere, and I don't know, they were talking about it, and I said, I was like, you know, people underestimate just how much blood there is in a body. And he looked at me like, do I do it? Watch how you act. Just kidding. Joe is in no danger, I promise you. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, brown. We're gonna just do some more mixing here. A little more mixing. Because I feel as though I want single tabletop burner, forming grill, egg cooker, and mini pans. There you go. There you go. I'm really trying to get this like congealed blood kind of look. I'm hating like this situation over here. The more I mess with it, the more I'm disliking what's happening. I'm like hating this next situation. We're just gonna see from like here. Because this is like not, I'm not liking that. This shit, what is this? Guys, the scar wax did me dirty. This is what happened. The scar wax did me dirty. I'm so disappointed in this, I may redo this. Like, not tonight, obviously, but another night. Like, I may make it up to you guys. I'm so disappointed. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've let you guys down. think we are. I think we're gonna redo this one another night. Or maybe we'll do the glitter one, the unzipped glitter. Because that could be good. I wonder. I'm making a mess. That's what I'm doing. Just go with me here. Oh, that looks so orange on camera. It is really not that color. It's like a peach. You know, I just may. Because I think it's this Scar Waxes, I think. This home-cooked stuff is just not cutting it. But yeah, maybe I'll order the Graftobian one. I have a couple things I was looking at from them, and I'm like, maybe. Okay, this is like pink looking. I gotta go darker. God, everything is such a mess. I've made so much of a mess. So because that color that I mixed in here is a peach, I'm also going to add a little bit of blue. And that will kind of neutralize and darken it, which is what I kind of need. Right now I'm working on another color here. I'm gonna try to do sort of a crimson-y, like deep red. Oh, well, thank you. I'm so disappointed in myself. I feel like I let you guys down. I'm glad you still like it. I'm glad you still want to be friends. Can we still be makeup friends? Oh, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Aaron. Appreciate it, Darkheart. Darkheart, if you have something else you want to be called, just let me know. I'm okay at remembering names. I won't say I'm good at it. Zombie zipper face. I literally looked so fast. I thought it said zombie stripper face, and I was like, how do you know about my side gig? Shut my negative mouth. Okay. Sorry, Mom. Okay, not gonna lie, this would be a pretty lip color. You can't see it, but it's like a mauve. I like to mauve it. Mauve it. To move it. Oh my god, I'm gonna get demonetized for doing that. You know what I do want to recreate one day? Is I have this... You'll put her name in description. Okay. I want your name, too. If you want. If you want me to call you by your name. Crazy coming out with the salt, yeah. So years ago I did this look where I like turned myself black and white, and at the time I was pretty happy with it. Like nowadays I'm like, oh, I could go back, I could do that so much better. But I'm like, oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're like, we looking bloody. Dark? Okay, cool. Especially down here, I want to add a lot of shadow. And I'm gonna leave like different parts of this like a slightly... Oh, you motherfucker. Blend, 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 blend. Panic blend. I'm almost contouring my wound, if that makes sense. Aw, thank you so much for the bits, Aaron. Thank you so much for that cheer. I appreciate your love and support. You guys have no idea how much it means to me too that you guys all like, I changed the stream day and you guys were like still showing up for it, and that just means the world. We got some new friendos, we got new subs, you guys dropping biddies. I appreciate you guys. I know Joe does too. We both really appreciate you guys. And it's, of course, it's never necessary to cheer or sub or anything, but we do appreciate it. And just think, everything we get from Twitch goes towards our wedding. Aw, thank you. We love you guys too. Like, we love our community. It's so funny because like I'm in a couple of different like Twitch streamer groups and stuff, and some of the women who are in these groups get so much like hate, and we're not talking like, look, first off, no hate. You want to be an e-girl, do your thing, or make your money, you do you. I am here for it. I am fine with it. Like, not my business. You do what you want to do. You do what makes you happy and what makes you money and what works for you. But some of these guys in these groups like attacking these girls like, you know, so negatively. And some of these girls like, oh, never fails. Like every time I stream, I have like these horrible trolls, and I'm like, wait, don't get me wrong, we get trolls, but like we've got great mods who, you know, take care of it. And then you guys are such a supportive and wonderful community. Like, I just love you. I love you all. I'm making sure I didn't get any blood on my mic, because I think Joe would murder me. Then we'd have real blood. Aaron, did you get a chance to see our engagement photos? I should post them on the Power Couple, like Twitter and Insta. I posted them on my personal. Oh my gosh, I can. You know what's funny? We were like, this lash glue is not gonna want to come off. It's lifting from the blood. The flake blood. That's a word. Fake blood. All right, so while I'm doing this last little batch of blood, you guys let me know in chat. You can vote in chat. Let me know if you want to see a glitter eye. Just for the hell of it, you know? At this point. Nope, don't like it. Don't like. I'm gonna be taking a very long shower tonight. I don't think I can go to the office tomorrow like this. I had an appointment with my therapist tomorrow. I'm just like, I just feel so exposed. You know? No. Okay. Okay, me. Blood, go this way. Blood, go this way. I'll redirect my blood. That's what I gotta do. I gotta like lift it. And turn. Okay, it's like surgery over here. Oh my gosh, I'm like trying to find like the least messy way. We're past messy at this point, I think. Oh, so I was asking, they had asked for a holographic glitter eye with this earlier, so I was just asking if we should just abandon it, or if we go for it, or what you guys want. Because I'll do what you guys want. With like blood dripping down. feel like I want to do like bloody teeth. Like, my teeth look like super white though. I like it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I can feel my zippers lifting. Messy. So messy. Okay, we are gonna add like a really fast liquid liner. Quick, where'd it go? You guys can see the disaster piece that is right here, right? Oh yes, there it is. Oh. Aw, you are so sweet, Erin. Honestly, like, if you or your kids ever have a request, you just let me know. I know you're out and about right now. When in doubt, add a wing liner. That's my motto. Not sure what your makeup? Add a wing liner. Boy trouble? Add a wing liner. Tax evasion? Add a wing liner. Okay, I'm gonna take a fast. Hello, focus. There we go. I'm gonna take the world's fastest selfie so I can post these later, and then that way if I hate the glitter eye, we good. I finally replaced my screen today, guys. About freaking time. See if I can like get this. Such a dumb pose, that was so stupid. Should I Photoshop out my bruises and be like, I woke up like this. Hashtag natural zombie. Okay, you guys ask, I deliver. Where's the brush that I want? This one. This guy. We're gonna take some NYX glitter primer. By the way, this is like a great cheap glitter primer. I've only used it a couple times, but it's pretty good and it's not expensive. She thick though. I mean, like, what the hell, right? We're gonna be in the shower for about an hour anyway. Let's do it. I don't think if I've actually used this glitter before. I believe I've used a glitter from NYX before. I think I used a different one the last time I did a holographic eye. I'm just gonna load up with this glitter primer really fast. And I'm just kind of doing it in like a cut crease shape. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know anymore. We're just making this up as we go. Okay. So since glitter is the herpes of the art world, and I'm pretty sure Joe will disown me if we get glitter all over the stream room. We're gonna move that right there. We're gonna move some things, and we're gonna put a paper towel on. Damn it, zipper! Damn my eyeball! This is the glitter we're using. Woo, shiny. This is glitter number 06 from NYX. Bristol. What's this one? Oh, this one's Rose or Rose. Is there an accent? No, it's just Rose. It's not Rose. It's not fancy enough. Okay. So I had to go to Best Buy today. I was supposed to go pick up a computer and an iPad for work, and they were completely sold out. So the girl was gonna order it for me, and then she's like, "Do you have a color preference?" I'm like, "Oh, like what colors does the iPad come in?" Like, I don't even know. It's been so long. She's like, "Oh, it comes in like space gray and silver and rose gold." And I went, I don't want to be basic here, but I'm gonna go rose gold. She's like, "Do you want to be basic?" I'm like, "Yes, rose gold everything." Rosé all day. Okay. Gonna pick some of this up with our Brushy Brush and pray it does not go on my eyeballs. Okay? Okay. It is very important we don't do the swipey swipey. We must do the pressy press. God damn, that's beautiful. Like, I might be a zombie falling apart, but this eye. God, you guys, it's not even like picking up properly on the camera. Okay, wait a minute. We gonna play with our light here. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe. Can you see? Oh, baby. Just glitter dust. Okay, guys, I think Studio 54 eyes. I like it. Okay. Proposition. I have choices for you guys. So next week I was gonna probably do the pop art makeup, where I turn myself into pop art like a Liechtenstein, right? Like a comic book. We can do that. Or we reattempt this look, but we do the glam version where I unzip into glitter. So I can show you guys what that kind of looks like. Oh, god damn, that is pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me show you what I mean. Where are you? Like this. I got filthy screen. Hold on. Hello? There we go. Wait, did she do her hands too? No, she made her hands glittery. Yes, maybe. Focus, 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 focus. Okay, you guys, there we go. You guys get the point. I could do that next week if you want. Or I could do both. I could just kind of continue spooky season into early November. I don't care. We could do pop art next week and then the week after do the glitter. I'm game, you guys. Honest to God, like whatever you guys want, I will literally do. I do this for you guys. I mean, I do it for me too, but I do it for you guys. Because I enjoy our company. Okay, we're gonna use this mascara. I just want a little mascara to define my lashes and also like keep the glitter out of my eyeballs. This is lights, camera, splashes. This is waterproof. Not that it matters. Because I'm gonna be going right in the shower. I use makeup enough. It should be spooky season all year. Let's do it. Okay, so I'll do pop art next week. Because I've been wanting to do that one too. That's another one I've been wanting to do. And then we will do glittery. Aw, thank you so much, Erin, for gifting that sub. Dark, I hope you'll join us again now, too. Thank you so much, Erin. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. And we got new emotes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that is such a cute. K-pop fan. So cute. So cute. You guys are awesome. I love our community. Okay, guys. I'm almost on time. Once in my life. What do we think? Glam. Yet spooky. Yes. I hate some parts of it. I love other parts of it. It's like love-hate relationship here. I'm not sure. We're gonna work on it. You think it looks great? I think I should literally do this one morning and like just roll over and be like, morning, honey. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this is gonna be a bitch to get off. Although I'm so excited. I don't know if you saw this the other day, but the company that makes, it's Vanilla Co. It's I think it's like K-Beauty. Like, anyway, they went and like liked and retweeted my tweet using their product where I was like, not sponsored, haha, but willing to. And they retweeted it and I was like, grab your hands, like, please sponsor me. I would be so excited. But no word yet, so I'll keep you guys posted. Take a picture, put it on the bathroom mirror just to make sure it's a dark room. Oh my god, I know, right? Just pop it out of nowhere. I'll do one of those like 3D printouts. That'll make it scurry. Selfie! Alright, guys. My mods. Do you want to find someone we can share the raid love with? Pass it along. While I try to, like, unsticky myself. We can keep chit-chatting. Nimble Fizz! Alright! Okay. That means Joe logged on from the living room. Oh! Even better! Alright, cool! I don't have to do anything. Joe's doing it from the living room. Guys, I want to thank you so very much to our new friendos. I'm gonna pause my music here. Our new friendos, our new subs. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough for all the support. I really appreciate it. When I get back from California, I will be back to see you guys next Wednesday. I can't wait. Stay safe until then, and see you then. Bye, guys.